Hey up everyone, RetroRewind here, and obviously April Ray with blue tongue, blue lips. Yeah, right. So this week, I'll say this week, whenever you're watching this video, those who will know, I got sent a PC engine. What the fuck's the hell is a PC engineer? So I got a PC engine. I stripped it down, give it a clean, and obviously this is how I got it sent. I'm coming off camera, off Ross with one controller and the PC engine. So, still getting over that COVID. So what I've ordered and what I've been sent, etc. So, I've been told, excuse me, I haven't been coughing for ages, and as soon as I start filming, I start coughing. So yeah, so I've been told I can run it off a Master System Mega Drive power adapter, supplier, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking down there. I've unplugged my Mega Drive, and I'm gonna, yeah, you got blue lights, and I'm gonna use the Mega Drive power. And I got told to order a Mega Drive 2 SCART lead, which I've got here. Really annoying is I used to have a Mega Drive 2 set up, so I literally could have just unplugged the Mega Drive 2 and then use the SCART lead from the Mega Drive 2 and power to do the PC engine. So yeah, so SCART lead ordered, and then I got told to, this is Ross's saying, he sent me a link for AliExpress. We got this SCART PC engine 1987, it says on it in there. So we've got this SCART converter, which I believe goes in the back of there. So I have to obviously plug it in the back of there, and then I can either use, is it composite? Different colour ones, whatever. It's a switch. This switch must be an on and off switch, or does it? Oh, actually, no. The switch is for RCA. That's it, RCA. Or it's got MD2, which is that. So that's why it's called MD2. So obviously I'm going to plug me MD2 cable into this, which is like so. Put that into the back of the PC engine. April's about to break my ankles. Oh, standing on me. And obviously SCART to the TV. Wait, oh, are you choking me? Bloody hell, I'm going to die on camera. So the cable actually is long enough to go from the bottom of...
Language study.
Sorry.
What did Mummy say?
Alright, can't get told off on camera. So yeah, it's long enough to stretch around the back of the TV to the SCART. That way I ain't got to mess about trying to pull the back of the unit off, etc. to get to it. So yeah, so that is the plan now. Oh yeah, obviously I forgot. I got one of these as well with it, which is the honestly. So this obviously will slot into set like that, and it's supposed to be a EverDrive, and I believe it's got a little SD card. There, and I believe it's got a load of, watch your feet, load of games on it. So we're going to find out when we turn it on. So the plan is for me to turn the camera around. I'll have it in my hands, and I'll show you what I mean by where I'm plugging it in, because I've got the Mega Drive down there. I can plug it in. It's a bit of a mess over there near the TV, so I'm probably going to knock a lot of stuff over, putting the cables round in the back of the TV. I think that blue lolly's sent to do lally. So yeah, so Mega Drive hole. So obviously, if I had the Mega Drive 2 in, I could just use the power and the SCART that's already there. So the plan is obviously to get the PC engine in there, use the power cable. It's got the one with the sound stereo for the Mega Drive, makes it amazing. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to run the, obviously put the cable in. I'm going to run the cable all the way up the side here and plug it in down the side of the TV there. I told you it was a mess at the side of the TV. Messiest part of the room, this. So yeah, I'm going to run it up, run the cable down there so I can see if it all works. And then if it's all working, I think what I'll do is, over here, we've got an Atari, or obviously this, and this is Super Nintendo then. The Master System. I did think about maybe putting a shelf in here, a little shelf, because obviously the PC engine doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's not really, it is a top loader, but it's a front loader, if that makes sense, because it just slides in. So I could actually put a little shelf in here, and just put it above the mass system, and then that way just put an hole in the back there, drop the cable down, run another power cable, or I could be lazy and just unplug the power cable from the mass system and just plug it up into the PC Engine when I want it. That way I don't have to run another power cable behind there. The amount of plugs I've got behind there is unbelievable. Or I have a choice. I could either take the controllers out of one of these or one of these like that and run the PC Engine, put a shelf in there, or use one of those shelves, put the PC Engine, you know, I could put the PC Engine wherever, or, you know, or on the side, you know, whatever. But anyway, let's jump in, let's get it all connected up, and we'll see how we get on. So we've got the back of this, and like I said, I just need to get this in, plug this in the back of here, I believe, like that. Let's have a little look, see at it, see which way it goes. So it's got all the dots in it. Line that up, push that in. So obviously this connects into the back of there. I believe that's probably, yeah, that's as tight as it goes. You can see I've got the lead in. I've got the, as they call it, Mega Drive SCART, Mega Drive 2 SCART. There's a little switch on the side here, obviously, like I said, to change it between the RCA or Mega Drive 2 cable, which I've just done. So obviously the controller will go in the front of there, and the EverDrive. So we'll slot the EverDrive. That's the EverDrive cartridge in there now. Controller is, I don't know, it reminds me a bit of the bit like the Nintendo, the NES, and the Master System, really. So it's obviously a one-player machine, unless you can get, I don't know, a converter or something to make it to have two. Try to get this in there. Two controls. So yeah, so that's the controller in. It's all in. Just need to plug this into the TV, put the power cable from the Mega Drive into it, and we are all go. So there it is, all plugged in. Got the power cable in, the SCART lead, everything. I put the SCART lead in the top. I've just turned it on, and a blue light flashed inside that. So yeah, the SCART lead, I said, look, I just run the SCART lead up, and then in the back of here I've got a SCART lead 4-way. So hopefully if I get the TV controls wherever they are, I don't know where the TV controls are. Oh, here we go. Right, this is great filming. I should hopefully be able to find the PC Engine this way. If it don't work, right, I'm going to have to do something and see if I can get it working then, because it doesn't seem to be finding something, unless I've got the SCART lead not in right or whatever. Let's have a look, see. Okay, I had it in there with a Mega Drive power, and it wasn't doing anything on the TV or whatever. Then I realised I hadn't pressed the right button in the SCART divider, which behind there to select, and then I did, and still nothing. A weird screen. So it seemed like the power wasn't coming up properly. So I took the Master System 2 out, used the cheap, not an original, eBay £2 adapter power supply. It all fired on, but then the picture was jittery. So I've took the SCART lead out of the divider, which is obviously there, and put it in the spare one there, whatever it does. And guess what, people? Look. Hi. Yeah, we've got it on. So I'm just going to put this, I've got my camera, my tripod there ready. I'll stick it on that, and we'll just have a quick go through it and see. Street Fighter 2. Wonder what that's all about. Right then, people. I'm sat on the floor underneath the camera looking up at the TV. The controller works. I was messaging excuse me, Ross, when it was jiggering picture, and then he replied, going, oh, definitely it worked, and then I got it working with the SCART problem with the back of TV. So we've got a PC hack ROM, and then we've got all these Japanese games, because obviously it's Japanese, I believe. I'm intrigued what Street Fighter 2 is, because it doesn't select it, look. So, right, I've never used one of these before, so there we go. We have got some games, look. This is pretty cool. All right, so the right on the D chart. So I can just look at this, look, Bomberman. I love Bomberman. So it's Darius. Oh man, it's got some games on this, hasn't it? All these. So I'll just quickly scroll through so you guys can see all the games, and then let's have a little look. See. So it is pretty stacked with them. Looking pretty cool. There she is, R-Type. So yeah, this is cool. Right, so we have got a great list of games to go through. Amazing. Oh, Vigilante. Right, this is cool. Well, wonder what that is. PD. I don't even know what PD means. Oh, demo. Oh, produces demos. So there's a load of demos on it lot as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, Gallagher. Yeah, so he's A to Z USA games. Oh man, this is fucking awesome. Wow, this is. I'll tell you what, this has got some great games on it though. So this is cool then. I can select Street Fighter 2. So it's all different Street Fighters. They obviously put strip instead of street. So that's pretty funny. You know what? I'm gonna jump on R-Type because that was the first game I've ever played on this. And right, which was at that computer museum, like I said. So let's have a little look. See, hopefully I've turned the volume up. Wow, just looks amazing. Power of the PC Engine, people. What a beautiful looking. Oh, it looks absolutely. You're not. I don't think you guys will see how good this looks because never looks as good on the camera than it does on the camera on the. Trying to get my words out right. Never looks good as good on video filming with your iPhone than it does actually sat in front of the CRT. But this looks amazing. This is stunning. What a game. Right, okay. Should we just have a little look, see it's something else? Even though I am doing pretty well considering. Right. How do you get off? Do you have to reset? Can you... Oh, the sound. Oh. Oops. So I just pressed start and select at the same time. And it's come up with that. Right, let's turn her off and on. That's always the way to do it, isn't it? Right, okay. So I've got to say I'm pretty amazed with should we try it? Excuse me. Right, we'll try a US game. I mentioned Bomberman, didn't I? So let's have a quick look see. You can see the lines on top of my screen. The white lines at the top of the screen. My TV is proper on the way out. I believe that once those white lines start cutting in, it needs all recapping or your TV's on the way out. I have noticed though, compared to the other thing, it is playing the absolute full screen of the CRTV. There's no black border or anything. It is absolutely just full screen. Right. I've been a bit annoyed with the white lines coming through the screen. You can see them when I'm watching a video as well, when I'm watching my VHS tapes. Let's jump on this, try to get through so it starts so we can have a look what it looks like. Ah, good old Bomberman. Love this game. Absolutely fell in love with this game with the Super Nintendo. So yeah, it works pretty well. So the US game, look, I think it works lovely. I'll tell you what, let's do one more game. Let's put on the old Slap Fighter or Strip Fighter. Excuse me. These EverDrives are, you know, top spec EverDrives or cheap Chinese knockoffs, whatever. They are really good. They are really good because obviously it saves you from buying lots of expensive games if you can't afford it, which is pretty cool. Oh, what's this in Street Fighter 2 Avenging Angels? What's this all about then? I've just been playing this on my arcade with my daughter. I was having a Saturday afternoon blast. So, all you got is 2 buttons. And they both punch. So, I don't know how you're meant to... Oh, there you go. So, your run button acts as a... I don't know, it's a kick. That's your run button. Oh, that's pretty cool then. Oh, there you go, special move. So there we go, people. Yeah. So there we go. It's all working. Yeah. So Street Fighter. This is what it's all about. These white lines, look, coming through my TV. I used to have like 1, then 2, then 3, and I think they're working their way through the screen. So the TV's on the way out. But I've got to say, yeah, it's all in there, hooked up. It's working lovely. The little controller works fine. I love it. And the fact is, I can actually leave it plugged in, the SCART into the other SCART lead in the back of the TV, so I don't have to worry about using the switcher. All there. I've got to say, awesome. Really good gift off Ross, but there it is. That's how it's all hooked up. So there it is. That is it. Look at that. I love the full... I'm sure the Master System has a black border. I'm not sure, but I see the S cut out, so I don't know if I can change the settings on it or whatever. But that looks great. I've got to say that it works beautifully. Obviously, the little controller, see, you can only play 1 player. I don't know if there's a special adapter to allow it to be two player, but people always gone about how good it is, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed. I know I've only just quickly shown you 3 games on our R-Type looks so good. And people have said that the PC Engine is the mighty engine. It really is a great one. I know Ross always bangs on about it to me in WhatsApp and stuff like that. And I know old Goldtooth, he advocate of it. He said yes, it's a really, really good little console to own. So I'm glad to have it in my collection now. Obviously, I had 6 consoles set up. And the idea behind this now, I can either have it just tucked away, or I might put the little shelf in at the top of the Master System and have it just tucked in there. I think that's probably the better idea, actually. I think I might put a little false shelf in above the Master System, leave it all there out the way, and then I can either, like I said, get another power adapter for it. But it's another plug I've got to try and squeeze in at the back with all the fucking plugs behind there. It is. And the bit I've got behind my TV, behind the box, where all the cables go, are boxed off. It's quite a tight squeeze to get in and mess about. And I thought I'd finished messing about and tidying up behind there. So I don't really want to be pulling it all about, doing it all over again. So I could a little bit cheeky and just leave the SCART lead plugged into the TV, and then just leave the cable behind the TV and thread it round and just drop it into the PC Engine when I want to play it. Or do I go OCD like I normally do? I want everything run through proper little holes and all tidy. But we'll see. So there you go. That was the video of me and my PC Engine journey. That As I said, I'm looking forward to having a play through the library and stuff like that. Like I try to play for the Master System library. I try to play for every library. I don't game enough. I do not game enough. I'm looking forward to retiring so I can, so I can play some games. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Recommendations. That's what I need. Comments below if you can recommend any PC Engine games I should be really looking out to playing, not buying, because I've looked on eBay and they are extortionate prices. They are ridiculous, and I ain't going down no PC Engine hole. Even though there's a part of that shelf in there behind would look good with some PC Engine games along here, I am not going down that hole. That is the reason behind having the PC Engine with the EverDrive, so I can just explore games on it. So if you like to comment below anything you can recommend for me to play, I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much in advance. And catch you later.